Holy moly, donut shops, bulls. Once again, Uncle gotta ask you, are you guys okay? You guys all right? Because woo, the Bears came in with a vengeance today. They pushed. It wasn't as as spectacular as Monday, but we definitely got that lower load. It was a beautiful move. Pretty, in my opinion, a pretty easy day to trade. Unfortunately for the Bulls, the morning, you know, pattern, the morning rising candle pattern, whatever it was called, it didn't work out, guys. It was, you can see it on Triple Q, we had the big body red candle followed by a doji. But as you guys can see, that doji, that little consolidation day we had, was just to build strength for a lower low. And this is why we got to trade it unbiasedly. This is why the sheep's, being a sheep is so much better than being a biased trader, because you can trade either direction. This is why I tell you guys the bull case and the bear case. But let's talk about this. So for the morning star channel pattern, whatever the hell it's called, the morning star candle pattern to play out, we talked about how it had to gap up. The third candle had to gap up and clear resistance level. I actually wrote it in my Discord. Let me show you guys. And I wrote here in my Discord for the pre-market analysis. I made a pre-market video, and I put for Triple Q to long 432.5 and 434 must clear to put the higher targets in play. As you guys can see, it did not clear 432. Well, it opened above 432.5, but it did not clear 434. As a matter of fact, it broke down support. And, I give the bear case scenario. If 430.3 fails, bearish with lower targets in play. Every single day, or almost every day, I try to give us these levels and setups for free on YouTube. Please subscribe, hit the like button. And it's all about reacting unbiasedly, knowing the levels and the setups beforehand. And then when it comes to real time, we trade it unbiasedly. We're just reacting, play level to level with runners. Okay? So the situation with Triple Q was, if we was going to be bullish, it opened at 433. If it would have cleared 434, I would have definitely looked to long. But that wasn't the case. It broke down support. If it break down support, do we buy calls? No. If you said yes, you got screwed over today. No wonder you had a red P&L today. But if you said no, exactly, you're correct. When we break down support, we want to look for shorts. We want to buy puts. Same thing. Broke down 430.3. It went all the way as low as 424.9 today. That's a beautiful move to the downside for Triple Q. Okay? Same thing with the SPY. I wrote 503 to 506 was yesterday's top range. Today I'll be watching for the break of the range. If above 506, then the high targets would be in play. And I wrote supports are at 504.5 and 503. If they fail, bearish with the lower targets in play. And what happened intraday? We broke down 506. We broke down 504.3. We broke down that 503 level and went all the way down to 499 today before bouncing towards the end of the day. And even then, it broke down, gave us a nice false breakdown at the end of the day. Broke down my 499.8-ish level. You can round it to 500, whatever. Recaptured it, and then it gave us a beautiful bounce. False breakdown. Day trading is beautiful when you trade it like a sheep. I'm just saying. There's opportunities to make money. But what's the plan for tomorrow? Because it's really looking bearish. We've been overextended as far as the Bollinger Band. We've been overextended for 3 days now. If you guys long because we were overextended to the downside on the Bollinger Band, oh my goodness, that's not the reason to go long, guys. You use the levels and setups. Follow the price action. So with that being said, what level did we lose today? We lost a fib level, 501.8. To be bullish, that's got to recapture. If we recapture that tomorrow, I would look to long. If it gaps above it, that's not a guarantee to go calls yet. I mean, you would have to set your stop loss below 501.8 if you did. But if it gaps above it, follow through for me would be to clear 503 and 504.3. If it does that, I would look to long. Okay, I'm giving you guys my trade ideas for free. Now, if we stay below 501.8, that's overall bearish. The breakdown stays intact. 1.5 Fibonacci levels at 499.8. If that level failed, don't argue with the price action. Look what happened to the people that argue with the price action today. Didn't go well for them. So if we break down 499.8, guys, we drop it down to 498, 495, possibly all the way down to 491.6. Bottom line is, it's bearish. if we stay below 501.8. Okay, guys, you guys got my levels and setups for tomorrow. I'm urging you guys, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm urging you guys to trade it unbiasedly, upside or downside. Know the levels and setups. You guys know the levels because I gave it to you guys. You guys know the setups because I gave it to you guys. Now, when it comes to real-time trading tomorrow, it is up to you to be the master of your emotion and stick with the plan. You guys know the plans and just look to react. If we clear 501.8, 503, or 504.3, look to long, buy calls, okay? Now, if we break down 499.8, it doesn't matter what you think. That is a bearish setup. That will put 498 in play at the very least. Play it level to level, and if you think we'll drop down more, leave runners, okay? All I can say is don't try to catch a falling knife, and don't try to call a bottom. I've been saying all 2024, don't call a top. Well, the same principle when we drop to the downside. Don't call a bottom, okay? Not every false breakdown setup leads to a bottom, but every bottom started with a false breakdown setup. Same thing with a false breakout setup. Not every false breakout put in a top, but every top started with a false breakout setup. You guys see many examples of that. All right, so there you go. That's for SPY. Triple Q, that bullish candle setup didn't work out. Looks bearish as hell right now. It did break down another fib level, which was at 428.3. All right, and I have a resistance at 427. Those levels must clear to put 430.3 and 432.4 in play, guys. Level to level. I'm just trying to get my P&L green. All right, I'm not trying to predict the market or anything like that. I'm not trying to act like I know what's going to happen because I've said many times, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just looking to react, but haters are going to hate, Anyways, support's at 425.7 and below that's 424. If those levels fail, I'm not going to argue with the price action. The lower targets would be in play, 421.6, possibly down to 420. I like that number, 420. Anyways, NVDA, let me go to the daily chart. I said to everybody yesterday, guys, said to everybody, if we break down 868.6, it's going to be nasty. And that's exactly what happened. Look what happened today. We lost 841.6 as well. That is a fib level. Trying to gap above it right now. If it stays above 841.6, this breakdown is canceled. All right. Where is it at? I got a resistance at 850, of course. Got to recapture 850. If it recaptures 850, maybe we can get a bounce all the way back up to 860 or higher. Okay, got to clear 850. Otherwise, if we drop below 841.6, this sell-off could get even more nasty. It doesn't matter what the RSI says. It matters what the price action says. And lower targets will play 830, maybe lower. All right. Here is Tesla. Well, we got the lower close. Managed to close just above that 155 fib level. So break down 155, 153.5 would be in play with 151.4, 150, and 148.6 in play, okay? Break down 155, look to short. If we break out 157, okay, maybe we can retest 158.5. But to be bullish, 158.5, 160.5 must clear, all right? IWM, looking bearish to me, broke down 203, so 193, trying to gap up now. Let's see if the bulls can turn it around. Got to get above 193, clear 195 and 197 for me to trust the bounce. Otherwise, below 193 is bearish with 190 or lower in play. Apple showing bears follow through, treating that 170-ish zone as a resistant level. If 167.4 fails tomorrow, we're going to go a lot lower, down to 166 or lower. All right, it's looking bearish. Can't get bullish unless 170 or 172 recaptures. Just keep it simple, guys. AMD's looking bearish as well. If 154 fails, 150, 148, and 146.3 is in play. Can't trust a bounce unless we recapture some lost levels. A recapture of 156, 158, and 160 would be a good start, but the fib level is at 161.8. Put in the bottom, got to recapture that level. Amazon broke down the multi-month trend line, but it didn't break down the 179 fib level. But if it does, look to short. That's bearish follow through. It's going to get nasty. All right. To be bullish, got to clear 183 to recapture that trend line to put 186.8 or higher in play. All right. Netflix got an inside candle setup. If 607.5 fails tomorrow, look to short. All right, before it's at 614 right now. I have 613, 610, and 607.5. All right, those levels fail. Look to short. To be bullish, it's got to stay above 613, right? And it's got to clear 615, 617, and 618.2. If it does, I would look to long. Up to you what you want to do though. All right, that will put 622.4 in play, and above 622.4, I would be bull biased. Microsoft showing some bearish follow through as well. And bearish follow through for tomorrow will be a breakdown of 409 to put 406.2 and 402.2ish in play. I can't trust the bounce unless we break back above 412, 414, and 415.8. If it does, I would trust the bounce. Google, well, we broke down that fib level around 158.8ish. Got very close to retesting that area as a resistant. All right, very close. And it was selling pressure. So bearish follow through tomorrow will be to break down 155.2. If it does, we're heading down low, 153-ish or lower. Can't get bullish unless we get back above 158.8. And that should put new all-time highs in play. Here is Meta showing more bearish follow through, closing right at my 1.236 fib level below 493.7. It's going to be bearish, more bearish with 490 and 486 in play. I'll trust the bounce only. Well, stay above 493.7. That'll be a good start. Clearing 495, 497, 498.5. Definitely. If I look at the charts and those levels clear, I will look to long. BA still consolidating here. Plan is still the same. It's got to clear 171 for me to be bullish, 173 or higher in play. And to be bearish, it's got to break down 167.5 to trigger puts. I'm talking a nice swing tradable move to the downside or upside. Watch the break of that range. Bitcoin's looking bearish to me. Next support is at 60.7K. If it breaks, 59.6, 58 or lower are incoming. All right. I'll only trust the bounce if it gets back above 63.8K. But as of right now, it's looking bearish, guys. Okay. Here is dark pool. 94% of activity came in at 503.53. 1.3 billion in premium, guys. That's the dark pool level. Let me show you guys Tesla. This is what one of my Discord members asked me to do this, and I completely forgot. But I'm doing it now. 157 and at 0.18. But yeah, I had a level at 157, guys. You guys know that. Well, Discord members knew that. But yeah, 73% activity came at that level. But it was only 31.4 million. It's not a lot, but maybe it is. I don't know. Here is Spy. I say maybe because it's a ticker symbol, a single stock versus an indice. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. Spy is still bearish as far as the flows are going. It's been right. The flows have been right lately, guys. The flows have been bearish all April, and well, the indices have been bearish all April. So this is why I show it to you guys for free. I do find it helpful. It's come second to price action though. NVDA is bullish though. Bearish for Tesla. Apple is bearish. AMD is bearish. Oh my. Amazon is bullish. So someone buying the dip. Netflix is bearish. Nothing for Microsoft. Oh man, I was going slow. Crap. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I tried to go slow, but this thing malfunctioned on me. It crashed. But that's what I have for you guys today. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.